Arab foreign ministers are convening in Cairo for an emergency session over the latest development in the Palestinian Israeli conflict. And this is after the U.S. inaugurated its embassy in Jerusalem Monday. Israeli forces clashed with Palestinian demonstrators, leaving more than 60 Palestinians dead. The international community, including China, the African Union and the European Union, have strongly condemned the United States and Israeli actions. The Arab League has described the U.S. embassy move as provocative and violates UN resolutions and international law. Well, Yasser Hakim is keeping tabs on that meeting in Cairo. He's joining me now from Cairo. Yasser, so what exactly does the Arab League want addressed, or what are they planning on doing?
Now, the Arab League is supposed to be meeting today to discuss two issues, and obviously they pertain to this development in Gaza. First of all, how to react or to respond to the U.S. move to open an embassy in Jerusalem and declare Jerusalem the capital of Israel. And this is obviously has angered the Arab nations, and because it's a unilateral move, which that was supposed to be after the final peace deal is signed, and Jerusalem, the fate of Jerusalem would be discussed between the Palestinians and Israelis, not taken as a step from one side, a unilateral side. Obviously, the Palestinian peace process was supposed to mean that there will be a two-state solution, whereby East Jerusalem would be a capital of Palestine. And saying that Jerusalem is capital of Israel obviously has violated also the agreements and the UN resolutions. The second issue to be discussed obviously are the developments on the ground and the high number of fatalities and casualties and the excessive use of force by the Israeli soldiers against the Palestinian demonstrators. Now, those two are on the table. We understand from a meeting by the representatives of the Arab League yesterday to prepare for today's emergency meeting by the foreign ministers, that a draft action plan has been put in place to be announced today by the foreign ministers. We don't know the details, but I think part of it will talk about how to deal with countries that will open embassies in Jerusalem, probably a political ban on them, or economic sanctions or blockade from Arab countries against countries that open their embassies in Jerusalem. But other details are not yet known, will be known today after the foreign ministers meet in Cairo.
Well, Yasser, the violence on the border, Gaza-Israel border, has been ongoing now for the better part of the week. So how many people have crossed to Egypt from Gaza, and what kind of help are they receiving?
Right. We have not received any formal official numbers of the Palestinians who have crossed the border or are being treated. Usually you take the numbers from the Ministry of Health, but to understand it's not a huge number from our contacts there. We're talking about 10 or 15 or 20 in that range. But what we know is that what is more is actually the aid going into Gaza, whether food, medicine, and doctors going in, clothes, and all kinds of aid, not just from Egypt, but from other Arab countries. The Gulf nations, such as Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates, have been sending through the borders, through the Egyptian border into Gaza, aid as well. So the aid is going in more. There are a few who are being treated in hospitals in Egypt, mainly hospitals around the borders of Rafah in northern Sinai. And we understand that they are not extreme cases so far. Many of them have been treated and have returned through the borders to Gaza. The border is open, still open for any more to come in. Initially it was 48 hours. Now it has been extended until Egypt feels that there is no need for it at the moment.
Right, Yasser Hakim joining us there from Cairo with that update. Thank you.